We're good.
Hey friends, welcome to another week in review here at Popcultcha. I am Andy, this is Bianca, we got Jess, Blake behind the camera, and we get ready for another exciting episode. Hey, there's Luke, he's running late. He's a late guy.
Sorry guys.
Jeez.
Let's awkwardly watch.
You know how we feel about late boys. No good.
Tell you what is good though, we have a lot of stuff to talk about this week.
Almost too much.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
I think we did it.
Yeah, we're gonna have
I'm
to
really
do some
worried.
zoomies.
I'm really worried that we're not going to fit it in. So let me keep rambling about how worried I am rather than getting to the point. Guys, a week in review here at Popcultcha. Essentially, you watch us talk about cool things that come to the warehouse. Stick around to the end of the episode, and you might be in the running to win a prize. How you win a prize? Just leave a comment on the feed you're watching, the very feed where people are typing, hi, hey, how you going? Just join in on that. Luke's watching the feed, and he's going to be picking some names to put on the wheel. Most likely at random, but who knows? If you say something funny, you might get his attention. At the end of the episode, we'll spin the wheel. People win some prizes. Those prizes this week are Bianca.
Well, one of them is this very shiny, very special Miss Marvel backpack, which is super awesome. So that's based on the new series from Disney Plus, our secret sponsor. And
Super secret.
so
It's
secret.
so secret.
So secret.
I wonder if they ever found out.
I don't know. And also this T'Challa on Throne Pop.
That's not it.
That's not it.
That's not it.
What?
We're giving away a Thor diecast.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
My bad.
Maybe
My bad.
Maybe though. We're giving
This
away an
one.
awesome Thor diecast, which is, I mean, no offense to T'Challa, but that's a great item right there.
It is.
It is a diecast pop vinyl figure in an acrylic display case. Inside, a premium foam packaging. Inside, premium outer packaging. It's box in box in box in box in box. And in that box is great collectible. Will it be the chase piece? Will it be the standard? We don't know.
This is how it comes
Definitely
anyways.
premium though. Yeah. We'll get that out when we're talking about it. Until then, leave a comment on the feed. You might win one of those. You might win a backpack. You might win another prize. Maybe it's T'Challa. Maybe it's this awesome Muscle Universe pen holder. Maybe it's one of the many other things on the table. We'll find out at the end of the episode. Until then, Jess, let's kick it off some records.
Oh, did me dirty, Justin. Hi guys, I'm back, ready to go, ready to rock. Let's talk about some vinyl. So first up, we have Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' greatest hits. One thing I found interesting when doing some research, this is actually Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' best-selling album because it has all the greatest hits, as the title suggests. Of course, all I need to really say is it has Free Fall. That's it. That's all you need to do.
I wonder if they were somewhat heartbroken that they wouldn't like their other albums.
You're done. Really great.
You get it?
Yes, I did. All right. I'm But yeah, no, really great album. If you are a big fan of Tom Petty and his stuff like that, you can get all his good songs in one handy dandy vinyl on 180 gram vinyl, so it's heavy, which is nice. Next up, we have a classic, The Who, My Generation. I believe this is from 1965, so one of the very early classics.
Jess, you know what you're doing right now?
What?
Talking about my generation.
Stop!
Oh, that's not even accurate.
Jeez.
This long weekend couldn't come quicker. Throw me off. Great album, great classic album if you're into, early classic rock and how rock progressed. This is great. Andy, you've ruined me.
I'm sorry.
Next up, we've got a punk album with NoFX, White Trash, Two Heaps, and The Bean. Just classic NoFX, hardcore punk. It's a quick album, but quick, hard, heavy, in your face, and does whatever you need to. Are you a fan of NoFX, Luke? I feel like you're not. Oh.
Good.
But yeah, if you are a fan, you already know that you need to grab it because it's cool. And it's also a limited edition coloured vinyl, and I believe it's red. Doesn't say on here, so don't take...
Does the sticker say?
No, it just says limited edition coloured vinyl. Ominous coloured vinyl. But no, really cool, really cool. Next up we have
Spoon.
Spoon! Kill the Moonlight. So this one is also a 20th anniversary album, and this kind of band takes on a more melodic, kind of slower sound. I believe they took some of their older music that they had drafted and brought it back to the forefront, remastered it, added their recent grooves after finding success with their other albums. But no, it's really cool album. And if you're a fan, this is 20th anniversary edition.
You know what I don't like? That albums I listened to in high school are now 20th anniversary editions.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know what? And you sit with that, man. You sit with
I'm
that.
still in it.
Jesus. Next up, Johnny Benet, a favourite in this office, with Le Piano. So this is just a purely instrumental album, and he just makes some damn good grooves on this album. Yeah, it's kind of disco, kind of funk, a little bit of soul thrown in there. It's really a palate taste of all the stuff that he can do. But yeah, really cool. And it was released, I think, a couple of weeks ago as well. So hot off the presses. Next up, we've got Rufus Du Sol Surrender. So Rufus Du Sol is an Australian electronic artist. He probably works more in the trance kind of sound rather than like things like acid house and house music and things like that. This one is pressed on 180 gram red vinyl, so damn it's colourful and damn it's heavy. But it's cool, really cool. It's got some features from Curtis Harding, a few reprises and stuff like that on here. But yeah, if you're a fan of Rufus Du Sol, it's kind of one of those albums you have to listen to from start to finish to really get the whole ambiance of the whole album. So yeah, cool.
You should get it before it's Rufus Du Sold out.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. This hurts. Up next, we have Arctic Monkeys' Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. This is a concept album released in 2018 from the Arctic Monkeys, which is basically about a hotel and casino on the moon, and all the different people that come through the casino and all their lives and all their heartbreaks and all what they've got going on. So a really cool album. I think it's really cool to see a concept album from Arctic Monkeys. Previous to this, they had their massive popular album AM, which kind of left them in this lurch of we have to stick to one thing, and this just proves that they're good at what they do and they can do anything, like make concept albums about being on the moon in a hotel.
Don't forget the casino.
And the casino. Oh, I won't forget about them pokies. Last up, we're nearly done. Motley Crue. These are really cool. If you are just, classic, I'm going to say 80s glam. No, I don't know much about Motley Crue, I'm going to be honest. But we've got Girls, 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 the full album, and of course, Kickstart My Heart. It's Motley Crue. It has Tommy Lee in it. If you've seen that show with Pam Anderson and Tommy Lee, Motley Crue.
Would you like Motley Crue?
Someone help me.
I do like Motley Crue. I like a little bit of a shout at the devil, and yeah, it does kickstart my heart.
It does? Yeah, that's good. That's all that matters. If it kickstarts Luke's heart, will kickstart yours. With that being said, that is all the vinyls, but that is not all. We still have the playlist, and I love a good playlist. So, of course, all the songs and all the albums I've spoken about today will be in the Week in Review playlist that Erin will send through now. And also this week for our special guest playlist maker, I'm going to say, is Previn from the gallery / customer service here. Really cool, really different music throughout. He knows his stuff. I talk to him all the time about music. It would be really good if you guys could check that out. Give it a like, show us that you like it, and yeah, have a good week and listen to some tunes.
Is there any sad boy music on Previn's playlist?
No, it's a lot. He has like the Prodigy, the Cure. The Cure probably is sad boy music. What else did he put on there? I think he put some Hayley Williams as well from Paramore, which I was like, ooh, go Previn. Nice. It was really good. I really liked it. But not that sad. Not as sad as you, Andy. Oh.
I'm happy now. I'm happy because I'm going to talk about some cool new arrivals from Funko that have just come in. Let's kick it off with the awesome new die-cast Thor pop vinyl figure. Let's show you how they actually come in. So these come in a big cardboard outer, but inside that there is this awesome display case which features really great, and I'm going to show it to you with the foam in. They've actually got all the die lines from the Thor pop and have actually recreated it on the acrylic case there, which is really cool. Let's get this guy out of here. So it packs nicely in foam, so it should come nice and safe to your home. This is it. This is Thor as he appears in Marvel Studios' Thor, the first one. And he's got Mjolnir. He's made of die-cast metal.
You said Mjolnir correctly. I'm so happy.
Mjolnir. So you can actually see this is unpainted on the helmet and Mjolnir, and there is there is a chance of a chase piece that you can actually get a completely unpainted, fully metal variant on that, which is really great.
So extra shiny.
Extra shiny, but put him in the case, and he looks really great in the see-through acrylic case, and those pop die lines create the facade that it is, still in a standard pop box, but a little bit more premium, a little bit, more fun. I like it. You should like it. You should buy one. They're available now. You can grab them online for $89.99, or you can grab it with a Darth Vader diecast for $150.
Ooh.
It's a set, which is pretty great.
That's what I'll be doing for sure.
Yeah, definitely jump on it because that's a good game. And we're giving one away. So tune in, leave a comment. You might win one at the end of this episode.
What a showdown that'd be.
Woohoo!
Vader versus Thor.
Oh, who would win? Who would win? Probably Thor.
Probably Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor would win.
Alright, so D23. That was an expo that was in California this past weekend, and Funko released a few cool Disney themed releases. Pop releases, soda releases, fun releases to coincide with that event. Let's walk through them. We have Pilot Mickey. We have Jiminy Cricket on a leaf. It's from the 1940 Pinocchio, not the Tom Hanks one. I haven't seen it. Has anyone seen it?
Yeah.
Have any thoughts?
I haven't
Opinions?
heard good things about it.
It's better than the previous live actions, but the live actions aren't good.
Pete's Dragon was
so-
excellent.
That's got nothing to do with anything.
That's it. It was a live action.
Oh, I thought you meant the other Pinocchios. And I can't remember any of them, so I thought it was a weird thing
You know
to
what's a
say.
great Pinocchio movie?
What?
AI, artificial intelligence.
Is
By
that
Spielberg and
that really
Kubrick.
Pinocchio?
It's a good film. It's a good film,
Oh.
but essentially it's a
Haven't
Pinocchio
seen
story.
who was
Gronk.
that? Who was that other name you said other than
Spielberg.
Who was that other one?
Kubrick. Stanley.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I won't be watching it. Anyway.
He died when he was in the middle of making it, so Spielberg finished it.
Okay.
Anyway, Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
That's a good pop.
As the demon. We released the angel version of this WonderCon this year, I think. So if you have that, you'll need this to complete the set. You've also got Lucifer from
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
that's the film.
Making more mess for him.
That's the
being
cat.
Jerk.
It's a pretty good pop. And that's it for that. We also have the pilot, the big pilot. Pop rides. It's Mickey and the Mouse, which is some kind of Disney app. I don't know. Inspired by the original iClaw
It's
and the
a
Mouse
mouse
certificate. That's what the logo is, and that's what all the things are inspired by. There is also a plain crazy Mickey and Minnie 2-pack, which is available pre-order now, so you can jump online and get that. But there are also some cool sodas that were released for D23. We have the Donald Duck.
And we actually have the chase of this one as well, which is pretty cool. So he
Pretty lucky
he basically
with that
comes with a sword, and he's also flocked,
Flocked finish.
if you can see.
Fancy flocked finish.
Fancy flock.
We also have Philharmagic Mickey Mouse, other than Philharmonic and Magic.
I believe that's
Conductor Mickey.
I believe that's a show that they only play at like the Disney parks. I think,
I saw one at
as far as I
Tokyo
know.
Disney. Didn't understand a word, but it was cool.
Well, that's the main thing.
We have Lab Kronk, which is
He looks
he's a
very
guy.
cool.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Sounds like cheap drugs.
Lab Kronk.
Oh.
And from the Incredibles we have Frozen,
Frozen.
and that's the D23 lineup.
What about Fix It Felix?
He's not part of that lineup.
I'm sorry.
But
but
we'll
speak.
show you
But we've got some
anyway.
other sodas. We may as well continue on with the sodas.
Yeah.
Yay.
While we're here.
We got Fix It Felix from Wreck-It Ralph.
And that's it.
End of segment.
We've got some other cool pops that have come in this week as well, namely this Disney villain Scar.
This is my favorite.
He's
I love
eating
it.
a zebra, and poor zebra.
Yeah, it's a bit sad, but he's amazing, so it's fine.
We had another cool Popcultcha exclusive release this week. It was Miss Marvel with her light fist. and it's actually pretty great. They've sculpted the translucent fist around her other fist, so you can still see the fist within the fist. And yeah,
That's the double fisting.
that's double fisting.
God, who was gonna do it? Who was gonna do it?
My mind was going places.
Jeez.
But yeah.
It was pretty cool. So she comes in a mystery box as well as
You
on
can
her
get
own.
mystery box.
And you can also get her with our new Popcultcha pop protection service.
Yeah.
So we put her in an acrylic pop protector before shipping her out to you.
So you have a little bit of extra peace of mind.
Yeah.
If you
More
want that.
options for you.
I get it!
I've been waiting there just to say that.
Festival of Fun. Nothing good.
Like we're having.
Yay.
Like we're doing at the moment, they're essentially announcing all the cool Christmas releases just in time for Halloween.
I like these two.
So, a couple of ad icons, a couple of classic ad icons. I always thought this polar bear was wearing speed dealers, but no, they're actually ski goggles. I was doing a bit of research on this one this week, and this goggled polar bear first appeared during a campaign during the 1994 Winter Olympics. And is luging, and then he's luging and he grabs a Coke on his way down. We have a flocked version that's available pre-order at the moment on the website. Also, another great ad icon, Santa Claus. You might be thinking, wait a minute, he's not an ad icon. Well, he is. The modern interpretation of Santa Claus, as we know and love, was actually illustrated in the 1930s for Coca-Cola. Yep. This jolly fat man solidified the imagery of Santa Claus in the Western world, and you can now get a pop of him
That's pretty neat.
holding a Coke.
That is a fun fact.
Yep.
That's a very
Before
fun
that, there was no one true way of drawing Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people would think he was some kind of like creature,
Oh no.
similar to the Krampus in kind of how it is.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, Coke created the jolly fat man imagery.
Huh. Okay.
Interesting.
Notice how he's red and white, like the logo.
Yeah. It's all coming together.
Blake's mud.
Wow.
It is a bit.
I'll continue on the Christmas ones. We've got some DC superhero gingerbread collections. We've got Gingerbread Aquaman, Gingerbread the Flash, Gingerbread Batman, Gingerbread Superman, and Gingerbread Wonder Woman, which are all gingerbread versions of your favorite DC heroes, and they all look scrumptious.
But you can't eat them.
You can't.
Well,
eat
you
them.
can.
You can,
not eat
but
them.
You can't.
No,
We
let's
can't
not-
tell
no,
the customers what to
not
do with
eat
their
the biggest
things.
stuff on the
Oh,
box.
sorry.
Like there's gonna be some warnings on here somewhere. I know there's gonna be warnings on this.
It's vinyl, folks. You can't eat vinyl.
Do not do it. Do not try it. Do not blame us if you eat it. 'Cause this is me now, just withdrawing all.
Pretty sure you could lick it and you'll be alright then.
Wouldn't recommend it.
I mean, it makes sense.
What's
just
your
saying
saying?
it.
No, you can't repeat that.
Because people need to know.
Say it.
I was just saying that would Aquaman's gingerbread be soggy?
Yeah, more than likely. He does have a little candy cane
digest.
trident cookie, which is cool.
Drinking
Um,
a straw. Dip in my milk.
Dip them in the milk. There we go. Let's leave it at
A
that.
little Momo in the milk.
Boys and other pops have come in. We've got Hunter X Hunter Kamugi. We have House of the Dragon, Day of the Dragon, Dragon,
How do you say that?
That's a lot of dragons.
Syrinx.
I think that's Renee.
Syrinx.
Rhaenyra's dragon.
Yeah, we were talking this week about how they're all bony and long, and the dragons in Game of Thrones seem a lot plumper. But these guys are all.
Chunky
Whoa.
dragons. Aw.
Finger dragon.
Have they explained in the show why, like, this, like, extra Day of the Dragon
No, they
tagline?
haven't, and I don't know if they've ever actually continued this Day of the Dragon tagline. But the show is more of a history lesson than a single narrative. They just kind of like keep jumping around like key moments in Targaryen history, and I don't know, it's not really catching me, but it might be your cup of tea. Who knows? Another thing that might be your cup of tea, hockey. From the
Something beginning with B.
Bruins. We got Patrice Bergeron. Oh, that was just moving on. Here's a classic Christmas album that retail workers know and do not love. Yeah, Mariah Carey.
The
Merry
Boston
Christmas.
Bruins.
Boston Bruins. Mariah Carey. As she appears on the cover of Mariah Carey, Merry Christmas. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's his pop album.
Is it?
It's pop against the backdrop of the album.
And she's actually getting sued for.
What?
Mariah Carey's getting sued because there's someone suing her saying that All I Want for Christmas is a cover and he has copyright over it.
Oh, damn.
Wasn't it always a cover?
I did not know that.
I think she was the first
Did she ever
person to-
specify that though?
I don't know. Anyway.
I like that they got the hair right. Like the hair swooping across her face. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it from this side and it just looked like extra paint.
Which it is.
Yeah, Mariah Carey. Get that for Christmas. Christmas, yeah, some really cool Christmas decorations if you're into pops in the festive season. Basketball. Tracy McGrady and Jason Williams. These are Pop magazine cover Slam magazines. We have Tracy McGrady on the cover of Slam magazine, and this is a pop of Tracy McGrady as he appears on the cover of Slam magazine. And the same can be said for Jason Williams. The same thing, the same shtick. They look like on the covers.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That guy's getting real sultry with that toothpick, by the way, down the bottom.
Tooth?
Yeah, Slam.
Oh.
It was Slam magazine.
I know, right?
You only get on that cover once.
Yeah. Gotta make the most of it.
Pop Deluxe, we have from Black Panther. Prize maybe we're giving away. I don't know, Bianca. What do you think?
Whoops. Whoops.
T'Challa on throne. This is T'Challa on the throne.
He's on a
Go
throne.
on.
Looking regal.
It's looking regal,
Looking fancy.
looking fancy.
And he's got a special sticker on the
It's got the
front.
fancy new sticker.
I like that sticker. I also like the throne. It's a cool throne, and if you're collecting like pop on throne things, there's Game of Thrones line. There's
Disney villains.
Disney villains kind of have them. But anyway, there's a bunch of sitting down pops. Make this your latest edition. Attack on Titan. We have the Aaron Hardened. Hardened?
Yeah.
Hardened.
Get through this without making a show
Questionable.
candy.
I will.
Is he ice?
Yep.
Go on.
Or is he rock?
Yep. Definitely rock hardened. Hard as ice.
Yeah.
It's Pop Deluxe. Translucent. It's got a funny name.
It's from the most recent season.
Yeah, wow, yes,
You know things.
Just letting him die a slow
Yeah!
Holding back
This
extra
one you
product
get,
knowledge.
this one you get. Yeah, so it's Eren Yeager, I believe it's from the new season, and he gets stuck for a little bit, and man, need to be defrosted. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah.
You didn't really say much more than he
I
did.
said more than that.
Yeah.
Already spoke about the plane. That's what we got from Funko this week. Let's chat about a cool new release from Icon Collectibles. This is a pen holder. If you're a fan of Masters of the Universe, then you might be familiar with Castle Grayskull. This is one of the structures in the animated series, also in the infamous Mattel toy line. Icon Collectibles have recreated said castle in a really great desktop accessory. You can put pens in it, you can put staples in it, you can put numerous...
Why are you doing this?
With every good purchase, get a list.
What am I doing?
You don't know what you're doing?
I'm talking about the thing.
Okay.
Go on then.
You're doing good.
It's a desktop accessory. You can put pens in it. You can put staples in it. And it's great. Desktop accessory. What do you guys say?
You put on like a funny accent or something.
Did I?
Yeah.
Or a lisp or something?
Yeah.
Or both, maybe. Judging by the look on your faces. Anyway, this is a great piece.
Good job, Andy.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Like,
It is.
If you're a Masters of the Universe fan, 100% you want this on your desk. It's awesome.
It's awesome. It's $29.99. That's a great price for any 3D sculpted product. And I recommend it.
You got
Great
pocket
details.
pens inside. You got some little like a well thing around the back that you can pop some snacks, maybe some paper clips in. Don't get those confused though.
Do not get those confused. But it is cool. It's got the classic grayscale teal coloring. It's got some nice speckled paintwork. Yeah, I recommend it.
Would make for a good Kris Kringle present.
Would make for a good Kris Kringle present under that $30 budge. So keep that in mind for this festive season of giving gifts.
It's September. I'm not thinking about Christmas, guys.
Well,
We're not at the mince pies in the shops.
Well,
Start thinking.
I actually got some other cool things from Funko Games.
Oh.
Ooh, games.
Funko Games. Funko Games is a arm of the Funko umbrella that specifies in games. Specializes in games. is what we say. We have some cool licensed product. Bianca, I'm going to leave you to pick them up.
Okay.
We have Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's game. It's a Night of Frights game, and in this game you do
Murders.
something. Looks like you've
Murders.
got a plate of pizza on the back or something.
I love that
Sneak
it's
around
in a
the
pizza
pizzeria.
box.
We should show people the back.
No,
So,
I don't want to see it.
That's where all the answers are.
So yeah, if you're a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, it comes with cool little figures, and yeah, look, jump online. We haven't played these, so to speak about them in any great depth would probably be a disservice. But I will talk about this one because the game.
Oh, here we go. Turn your volume down.
The game.
Where's the...
The game is called Warriors. Warriors, come out to play.
Jesus.
Warriors.
Because he's doing that. I was covering.
The whole time. Yeah, because in the movie he's banging bottles together with his hand. You haven't seen the Warriors.
And you haven't been here enough to hear.
Anyway, let's flip this baby around because it essentially is the storyline of the Warriors. The Warriors need to get back to Coney Island because gangs are coming for them, and you got to make your way through the mean streets of New York City in the 1970s, and they were much darker and grimmer back then. Watch out for the other gangs and enjoy some wild ride. It's a great movie. I don't know about this game, but the movie's incredible.
Should
You
be a
would
good
enjoy
game.
it.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of the Apple TV series Ted Lasso, then you might enjoy Ted Lasso, the party game.
Maybe.
How is that game?
Well,
Let's see.
life at AFC Richmond isn't always simple, but Ted Lasso knows how to rally his team. Now you can join the coaching staff and show that you believe in believe. Choose how to help your friends and footballers. If you ever get stuck, just break out the biscuits. This feel-good party game is about having fun the Lasso way. That gave us no information.
It's got like 4 different cards here: inspirational speech, coaching, quality time, jokes. I'm sure this makes sense to people who have watched it.
If it's party game, it's all about partying. So
With biscuits.
with biscuits, and that's cool.
Yeah.
We have a Goonies game called Under the Goondocks. So this is, I think, an expansion. Yeah, this is an expansion to the Never Say Die game by Funko Games, which is a Goonies game called Never Say Die. This is an expansion. You actually need the original game to play this game. So if you haven't got the original Never Say Die game, do not buy this. You will not be able to enjoy it.
Do we have that in stock?
We once had it in stock. I'm not sure.
It could still be in stock, it could not. But
Hopefully
you
it's
need
still
it
in
either
stock.
way.
Another great license that they have worked on is E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Let's see, ages 10 plus, 2 to 4 players.
The back. There's
Light years from home
a
game.
little alien wrapped in a little sheet. I don't like it.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't like that. Which is fair. My best friend's scared of ET too.
Oh.
Alright, so ET was left behind and now federal agents are coming for him in this cooperative adventure game. Players Elliot, Gertie, Michael, and Greg as you work together to send ET home.
They're all on bicycles, but I do like the spaceship in the background. The little spaceship piece. There's this piece. The spaceship compartment's a piece.
Oh, yeah.
of the game.
It's cool.
Yeah. What else do you do? Collect items that ET can use to build a communication device and call his ship. Then get ET to the clearing before his heart light fades.
Shit. I don't remember any of that.
Phone home.
Yeah, I remember that, but I don't remember him building anything.
They built the thing for him to phone home.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of different pieces from the house.
No.
Alright.
Means nothing.
That's all we got from Funko Games. We have a new Pokemon card release. This is so we got an Elite Trainer box, Sword and Shield Lost Origin. This whole thing is Lost Origin. This is the Elite Trainer box. If you're familiar with Pokemon, you'll know what is included. If you're not, it comes with a bunch of different things to actually help start the game. There's a coffin in the way. I don't know what to say.
I've been trying to avoid showing it.
Pokemon, yeah, Lost Origin, new boosters. Look at that pack design. Oh boy.
That's very colourful and dynamic.
Bunch of different ones there. You can grab them as single packs. You can grab them as a complete display with a discount. Either way, both are a good get. We got also an Infernape V box, which features Infernape. And you get a massive card as well as some smaller cards and a bunch of packs as well. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Cool. Bianca, we've got some Loungefly.
We do. Get ready because the spooky season has come early with Loungefly.
Oh, I thought it was Christmas.
Well, it's
It's
a Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ah.
Speaking of, we've got a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas here. It's very, very exciting. But let's start with what's closest to me. So first off, we've got Trick or Treat. This is actually the first of its kind that Loungefly have done, and it is so well executed. So we have Sam here. It's even got the lollipop enamel zipper charm there, which is really, really cool. And a little, I guess it's a butt flap on the back. I haven't seen the movie.
Like Long Johns.
For pooping.
Yeah.
Pooping. Okay, good to know. We've got a matching wallet as well. And the really cool piece is this crossbody. You can actually see Sam's eye through the translucent PVC here.
I like that.
That is
And it's
cool.
all stripy. Like, ooh.
Okay.
Very, very cool. Good for trick-or-treating, I reckon. I would like to put lots
Candy.
of candy in there.
Candy.
Many candies. Next up, we have this Tiffany costume backpack that has a real necklace on it, and also working little zips, just for like a fun little touch.
Can you put anything in there?
I mean, not really, but it's fun. So,
Yeah.
so that's her costume. It's got a little Chucky logo there on the back, and then a matching wallet with the two of them on it, and a little embroidered logo again, which is pretty cool. Next up, we have Maleficent as a pop vinyl and as a dragon, which is pretty cool. And the other cool thing about this is that it actually glows in the dark. So all these flames and the eyes and everything all glow in the dark, and they've got a really, really strong glow as well. So these are, of course, modeled after the pop vinyl. So if you have the pop vinyls go with it, it all looks like really cool together. Next up, let's go down here because this is one of our prizes for the week. So we've got this very shiny Miss Marvel backpack based on the new series. It's even got a slushy enamel zipper charm there, which is really cool. And yeah, it's just based off her costume, right down to this scarf and golden embroidery and everything. It's a really, really pretty backpack. Okay, back to spooky stuff. This one has just landed. It's so, so cute. So Stitch and Angel and Scrump as vampires, presumably trick-or-treating and all that type of thing. And they've even got a little pumpkin-shaped Stitch jack-o'-lantern, which is really, really cool as well. Next up, we have more characters in the design of pop vinyls. So this is a collaboration with Funko again. So we have Jack Skellington with his house, which is really cool. So we've got applique kind of just bringing everything forward, rising above the backpack and the wallet here too.
Guys, pull on a spooky face.
He is pulling a spooky face, and he's pulling a spooky face on the back here too. Very, very frightening. Now, these actually glow in the dark as well. The moons glow
Oh,
in the
let's hit
dark,
that.
which is really cool.
Make it glow. Shut your eyes, Bianca.
No, not dark enough, maybe.
Yeah.
There it is.
Wise.
It looks good.
Glow in the dark.
It's all the way back.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Can you turn the lights back on?
No.
We'll turn it.
It's getting too dark in here now. It's overcast outside. It's getting too dark.
Let's try it once more. We didn't show this Maleficent wallet either. Like, look at the glow on that. It's super strong. This
That
one's
moon's
not
not
quite
great.
as strong, but still very, very cool. It's got kind of like a shiny look to it too.
Yeah, it's too dark in here.
Better turn the lights back on, man. Okay, next up from Hocus Pocus, we have this really, really cute Binks backpack and matching wallet. And that is the So we have movable applique here, so you can poke in and out of his little pumpkin.
That's sick.
And it's got a little emotional kind of call back here as well. And this is based off of Danny Denison's witch costume as well. It's kind of just like celebrating the special bond that they had throughout the film. So it's really, really sweet little tribute. Next up, more Nightmare Before Christmas. So this is the scene series that Loungefly have been doing. Basically, these accessories have all kinds of scenes all over them, so there's something going on everywhere. On the backpack, we have a zero zipper charm, which is really cool. And on the back of the bag, we have Oogie Boogie, being Oogie and Boogie. There's a wallet as well. Of course, you have to have this scene as part of it. So iconic. And Jack going into Christmastown for the first time. Crossbody is really, really pretty as well. I particularly like this side with lock, shock, and barrel there. And there's stuff going on here. There's stuff going on there. There's stuff going on everywhere with these. So if you're a fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas and you just want something really basic that really encapsulates the film, Scenes accessories are definitely for you. Next up, I think this is one of the coolest pieces to come through in a while from Nightmare Before Christmas. This is the Sally crossbody. So this is just based off her costume. It's just really, really pretty, really basic, got some embroidery throughout, but it's just a nice way of kind of accessorizing with something that simply shows your love of Sally. So that's really cool. Next up, non-spooky things now. So we have this Alice in Wonderland chibi backpack, which is really, really cute. Kind of reminds me of the final scene where they're all chasing Alice away and she's about to wake up and she's like, oh no, you've got to wake up, what's happening? Anyway, we've also got this cute little cake from the Mad Tea Party table. Yes, Sandy?
This illustration is terrifying.
It is.
Raise your hand to speak.
I'm particularly not fond.
It's the most unsettling. In fact, it's the spookiest bag out of all of these scary bags.
Yeah.
No, I dislike this immensely.
Why? What?
That's the sound that I imagine they make.
Who?
Come play with us, Alice.
Yeah.
Okay.
As they come for you in your sleep.
Change places.
I had enough of that voice the other day.
I have to say, I think the spookiest part of this bag is the little oysters that all get
Genocided.
eaten. Yes.
Genocided.
All genocided.
Yeah.
So
Big oyster genocide.
now they're being cute on the land for some reason. It's just
Went
little
down
bit
the
unsettling.
Wonderland history books.
pretty much. Last that we've got from Loungefly is the Little Mermaid Scenes collection. So similar to the Nightmare Before Christmas, there's stuff going on with these accessories everywhere. So we have Ursula, we have Ariel, Ursula and Ariel, and the sweet kiss the girl scene there, which I think is really nice. Not kissing, no. They were about to though. Damn it. Anyway, we have a little flounder zipper charm on the bag. Of course, we have the iconic Part of Your World scene
Hold the
up
bag
there
right
too.
there. Hold it right there. I just got this really funny view of Ariel.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, continue.
Back to Part of Your World. So we've got that on the wallet, and then making a deal with Ursula on the back, and yeah, just stuff going on everywhere. But my favorite part is definitely Ursula on the back, just being, yeah, exactly, just slaying, looking amazing. But yeah, that's all we've got from Loungefly this week.
Awesome. Got a couple cool new replicas from Hasbro, part of the Star Wars The Black Series. We have the Artillery Trooper 1:1 scale life-size helmet replica. This is a cosplay replica, so you can wear it.
Can I wear it?
Jess, you can certainly wear it. Artillery Trooper is from, I think, The Mandalorian is the first time it showed up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you have the helmet on before you hit your head, or?
What?
Anyway, that's a good look. Comfortable?
Yeah.
Yep. It actually has a voice modulator in it as well. We didn't put any batteries in it. We couldn't find the batteries this week, guys. I'm sorry. But has a voice modulator in it, so when you talk, it actually creates that classic muffled stormtrooper
Have you seen
voice.
these droids?
But Jess talk.
Hello?
Just wearing it kind of recreates that anyway, so that's quite good. Also from the Black Series, we have someone's lightsaber.
Oh!
Obi-Wan.
Is it?
I think it's Obi-Wan's from...
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's Obi-Wan's from...
Luke, do you want to look that up?
Because he builds it from
Sure
two...
it's
He...
Vader's from.
Does it say on the stand anywhere? No.
Wish Sandy was here.
Oh,
He also didn't put batteries in this either. He really let us down this week.
Because I guess Obi-Wan's because...
Because normally they light up, they go...
And they're like, I'm Obi-Wan.
We always have a lot of fun with these.
Yeah.
This week, no fun.
Blame Sandy.
But it is a great replica. It's got a hilt that is incredibly detailed, actually made of metal. And really well detailed as it appears in the Star Wars film. Because
And
it is
also-
Darth Vader's.
It is Vader's from Obi-Wan.
Vader's from the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm not here.
What did you say? What did you say?
Darth Vader's, so part of their Force FX Elite, so it's you can kind of like clash with it, and it's
We'll
really
have
cool.
sounds attached to it as well.
We'll have to get some batteries out, and we'll do a little spot on it next week, I reckon, because really great replica, really awesome details, and if you are in need of a Darth Vader lightsaber, this is actually the first Darth Vader Force FX Elite one. So if you want the cool extra features that the Elite series offers, then we're gonna go on to this guy. Other cool Star Wars things from Hasbro. We have just landed the retro Luke Skywalker prototype edition action figure. Now this is a kind of 3 3/4 action figure of old, re-released in a prototype that actually mimics the factory pulls to test that the sculpts actually look as they should. A lot of the time they'll use different color plastics to actually discern that yes, each individual piece of that sculpt came out as it should, and by putting the different colored together, they actually can check each piece. So this series has 6 variants that you can actually get. It's all lucky dip, but depending on which one you get, depends on which color coordination and which pieces are which colors. And I think that's
Which
pretty
one
cool.
is your favorite?
I'm
I like
liking the.
I like blue head.
I like orange body. On the
Oh,
left.
I knew it.
I like yellow's torso.
I'm going out on a limb
Yeah.
saying green body's just the worst one.
Yeah.
I have to agree with that.
I'm going out on.
These are cool.
I
like the
They're-
idea of
I
this.
don't like purple.
It's a great series, and the packaging's really nice as well. It's got some nice kind of like holographic.
Oh, we know we love a foil.
Stop my eyes.
Very reflective, very cool. Got a big retro sticker on it, so you know it's cool.
But it's also just it's cool to see a bit of an insight into the manufacturing
It
process,
is.
like a bit
It
of history
is.
behind it.
Cool. And this is the latest release in a long-standing series. We've had Boba Fett, we've had Chewbacca, now with Luke Skywalker, and definitely these are a limited edition piece. They only tend to get run once, so if you are in need of one for your collection, definitely jump on it. We've also got a couple other 3 3/4 figures from Hasbro. Part of the Marvel Legends 3 3/4 Kenner series, we have the Mighty Thor, we have Black Widow, and we have from Fantastic Four, we have Marvel's The Thing. I'm definitely going to pick up that Thing figure. It's really great. So these are real basic articulation in terms of the Kenner line. So these are similar to the retro collection with the Black series. You'll note that in the Black series there is some more articulated options, but these are quite peeled back, more reminiscent of what you would have gotten in the 70s and 80s, which is cool. We've got some cool statues in from our studios. XMen. If you're a fan of the XMen, you might be familiar with some of these characters. I am not. But Luke has looked them up for us, and he's going to let us know who they are.
I have. Starting at the back, his cool red suit here and his dual-wielding knives. We've got Warpath, looking pretty menacing there with his very kind of 80s metal hairdo going on there. And he's, I don't know what kind of belt this is, but I'm into it. It looks like he's standing on some kind of half-destroyed, it's a Sentinel there.
Yeah, so it's a continuation of their long-standing Sentinel diorama scene. So they've had 3 massive Sentinel releases all in 1/10 scale, so they're massive, massive pieces.
Yeah, those are
and you can get them with a bunch of X-Men already fighting on it. And they've expanded that collection by adding a lot of kind of like B and C and D level X-Men, and just deep cuts, a lot of them actually joining in on the fight.
And some of these other ones have got the same kind of elements here as well. It kind of ties in with that whole theme there. So yeah, Warpath there. We've got Havoc down here. He's doing his little or whatever he does with his. It's a really cool kind of translucent effect there. And also on the back here, it looks like he's like charging up, ready to shoot another bolt out of the backhand there. Yeah, on the bottom here. Yep, again that Sentinel. Looks like one's been ripped in half there, and the hand there severed and smoking too with these kind of chipped and splintered boards.
Great base.
Yeah,
Really great
that
bases
one's
on
killer.
all of these.
Yeah, and this one here, old mate Forge, he's got a pretty sweet bandana thing going on there. I'm into that. And this again, these translucent effects here. This one in particular is really cool. Like the good sense of like motion as he swung his weapon around and let off a volley of bullets there flying out right on the tips there. I don't know if you can see those. Yeah, really, really cool
But
stuff.
the color change in that swoosh as well, as it gets closer to the gun, it gets redder and redder.
Like the muzzle flash.
Yeah, which is great.
And this terrifying guy over here, which I love because it's absolutely disgusting and hideous, is Mojo. And I got a bit thrown by his hands at first, honestly, out of everything. The 3 fingers.
Oh.
Well, 4 fingers, 3 in a thumb. But yeah, that threw me off a bit. But that's weird that would compared to the rest of it. But anyway, really, really cool piece here. The metallics on this are awesome. It's got this really subtle kind of weathered, dirty look to them, like he's been crawling around in a sewer or something. And this kind of putrid yellow flesh as well. Looks kind of like jaundiced and really, really cool. And very, very cool portrait on him too, with this menacing, terrifying smile. Big fan of that piece.
Big fan.
Yeah, all 1/10 scale, all online.
All online. From Quantum Mechanics, we've got some cool new Q-Fig Maxes that have come in. These are Disney exclusive ones, I believe. So from top down, we've got Fantasia, Mickey Mouse.
Classic scene. Sorcerer's Apprentice, right?
Sorcerer's Apprentice, and that's it's really great. You've got 3 brooms, all fully sculpted, all throwing water at the sorcerer. He's got his book in there. This is a huge So let me just
This
show
thing
you
is sick.
the size comparison of a standard Q-Fig box. So here's the Toy Story one we're going to talk about. Like pretty stock standard, right? But then, bam! This thing is huge.
Big boy.
Really big. And quite affordable for the size increase as it is. But
Check out this cool water. Starts out kind of translucent and gets a bit more, like as they've added the kind of frothiness to the end of it there, as the suds are splashing up.
it's a great piece.
That's cool as.
Q-Figs, they're all in scale with each other. So as they expand upon kind of this diorama range, all the figures tend to be kind of like the same size, but often they'll go quite overboard with the diorama scene. For instance, the Predator one we've got online.
Oh yeah.
They're really great, and they I think it's part of the Q-Fig Max Elite series, but it's an incredible piece.
I remember that Predator one with little sneaky Dutch down the
Yeah,
bottom.
a little sneaky D. From Hocus Pocus, we had Sanderson Sisters, and from Toy Story, we have Buzz and Woody.
That's cool.
And that they're falling
That's
with
great.
with style, and Sanderson Sisters, I'm assuming they're flying in similar style. So really great releases. From Star Ace Toys, I think.
Kong.
From Star Ace Toys and X Plus, we have from Godzilla vs. Kong, we have Kong and Godzilla. These are PVC statues. They're really lightweight, but they're really, really, really detailed. And I really enjoy companies sculpting in PVC because you're able to create some added elements that you're just not able to produce in resin and polystone because of limitations of
That
the medium.
fur is
This fur is
really detailed.
hyper detailed, and it is actually sculpted, not painted. So
I'm surprised you can touch that, actually.
yeah,
You can handle touching
I can
it.
handle that. It's just good. Good quality fun. Godzilla also really large tail length, and being lightweight, they are a bit more durable. They've got a little bit of flex where some of the harder mediums actually don't. So I recommend taking a look at all the cool things Star Ace are doing with the Kong license because they're doing some great things. Iron Studios again, we've got some releases from the Suicide Squad. We have Ratcatcher 2. We have Idris Elba's character, what's his name? Dead.
Deadeye? Deadshot?
Dead boy.
Shot? Maybe?
Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, and we've got King Shark, which is cool. From Diamond Select Toys / General Giant, we have an Obi-Wan Kenobi Premiere Collection statue.
Is that corduroy? Oh, that fooled me.
It looks very detailed. General Giant incredible sculpts they're producing. So this is from the prequel series. Got a little battle droid underneath in there. He's got his classic Obi-Wan stance. And another release in that line, we have Stormtrooper. Just classic Stormtrooper.
That is really cool. Just nice, simple.
Iconic character from cinema and really good kind of recreation of the basic elements of that character's costume, including kind of the gloss and shine. So that's really great as well. From 3-0, we have a couple of releases. If you like television shows that were once more popular than they are now, then take a further look at these. We have from Game of Thrones, Jorah Mormont. Mormont. And Carol Petelier from The Walking Dead. She's got a great character.
The clothing on these is amazing.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of what 3-0 do. They're actually very affordable for 6 scale figures. They don't come with stands, but they're actually quite well constructed that you don't actually need it. They've got some nice elements like these are actually magnetized shoulder armor. Really great likenesses of the
actual denim on Carol's pants.
I assume it will be. They actually do really nicely tailored costumes. And one of the rare companies that will actually include weaponry in their 6 scale figures. Real life looking weaponry, which is, it adds to an element of realism to it, which is great and actually allows you to bring what's on the screen into your collection.
Yep.
From McFarlane Toys, we've got some cool new releases from the DC Multiverse line. We've got Batman Beyond. This is a glow-in-the-dark version of that character. We have Azrael Batman armor from Batman Nightfall. We have Talon from the Court of Owls storyline. We have Scarecrow from the Infinite Frontier comic storyline as well. And then from Green Lantern, we have Parallax from the Emerald Twilight storyline. And from Dark Knight's Death Metal, we have Batrocitus, which is cool. We also have a cool Page Punches line. This is new. It comes with a black and white Black Adam comic and features Batman as if he was pulled from a scene from the comic page. So really stark contrast, black on grey artwork there, which is cool. And we also have the Black Adam figure to go with it as well. So I'm a big fan of any time that toy companies kind of pull an artist's graphic style into a 3D form. So I definitely would recommend checking these out. We also have the DC Superpowers collection, which is a great throwback. We've got these 4.5-inch figures. We got Batman as he appears from like a classic toy line.
Yes.
And we have Superman as well. Really great detailed figures, nicely sculpted, really kind of like illustrative style, which is cool. We also have the Batwing vehicle, which the canopy opens and you can put your Batman from this collection in there.
Yeah,
so
you can.
I'm a big fan. Anytime McFarlane Toys do something like retro that put like a real kind of like 1980s style McFarlane Toys logo on there, even though the company wasn't around there, but they've actually got a little retro logo up their sleeve, and they can do it as well, which I think is just pretty cool. From the 1966 collection, we have the Joker, we have Batman. These are two black and white variants of this, and new release figures for this wave. We have Mr. Freeze, and we have Catwoman as well, which is cool. We also have the Bat bike, whatever it's called, Bat Cycle, and we have.
What is that little go-kart thing?
What's with all the cardboard
It's
and then
Robin's
just
sidecar. It looks like it launches out.
So this is what I'll show you the photo on the back.
Of course it's Robin's side.
oh
Yeah.
What a loser.
But anyway, it does launch out. You can put your retro figures in there. We also have the Villain's Lair accessory playset, which comes with a bunch of cool little diorama pieces. But you got a bookshelf, Joker's private stuff, and Riddler's private stuff, and Penguin food, and a little table where they can have their bad guy meetings. Just cool, fun, kind of like throwback. Got a nice like brick wall little setting there and some chairs. I think it's pretty cool. Great addition to that collection. We have some
Pins.
and keychain sets that are styled in retro VHS style packaging
That's very
from Factory
cool.
Entertainment, and these are really, really cool. So we've got the Batman keychain and pin set, we have the Jaws keychain and pin set, and we have the Goonies keychain and pin set. And these are all available now.
I've got to say, this
These are-
grid pattern's really doing it for me.
These are very cool.
I'm gonna get interested in packaging.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
They're pretty legit.
And that sweet chrome font.
Now I think we've hit everything today.
Okay.
We've hit everything today,
Okay.
so we're gonna take a look at some Megadeth stuff next week. So tune in for that. We're gonna spin the wheel. Got some prizes to give away. So
Let's do it. What are we doing first though? What
let's
prize?
give away the.
Mariah Carey.
What are you guys doing? Let's give away, dear friends, the 4 diecast.
Straight out of the gate, the big one.
Straight out of the gate.
Here we go. Who's it going to be? It's going to be. Wait for it.
Who's it gonna be?
You
Now,
gotta wait, Andy.
if during this wheel spinning experience it lands on one person more than once, then you only get the first prize you win.
It's going to be Riley
You share
Headland.
it around. And Riley, congratulations! You won a Thor diecast pop. We're gonna send you a sealed one, so you have the chance of a chase you'll know when you get it if it's chased or not. But good luck to you in that hunt, and well done. Just send us a private message on Facebook with your name, postal information, and email address. We'll get that sent out ASAP. Let's spin now for the Miss Marvel backpack.
Oh yeah, here we go. This is spinning real well these days.
Yeah.
And Janesh Motler.
Janesh Moller, congratulations, you won the Miss Marvel backpack. And you know what? I'm just going to throw in a Miss Marvel with Light Fist pop with that as well. So congratulations. Little Miss Marvel, little punchy pack there, which is cool. Next up, we're going to give away the Master of the Universe pen holder, I reckon. Let's do a spin.
That's the get, I reckon.
Yeah.
I mean, Thor's pretty good, but that's the get for me. Who's going to pick this one up? What's going to be?
Don't touch it.
Oh, Riley!
We're going to spin again.
We've had a couple of weeks without this happening, but sorry, Riley, you can't win two in a row.
You already got your Thor.
Here we go. Softy.
Little soft spin. Easy on the eyes, easy on the ears, easy on whoever's going to win.
No! Why? Sorry, Janesh.
Oh, it's
Gotta
good.
go again. Here we go.
Not that easy for anyone.
Medium spin.
Medium.
Definitely not gonna land on either of those two people again.
100% win.
Nah, not gonna happen. Get out of it. Loz Murphy.
Well done.
Well
Congratulations, you've won a prize. I can't remember because it was sponsor. So He-Man.
It was two more spins.
It was a lot of spins. Private message please on Facebook with your name, your personal information, and your email address. We'll get that sent your way. And you know what? We may as well just give away this T'Challa.
Seems we've talked about it so many times.
I feel like we promised it almost at the start. So
Yeah.
we'll shoot this someone's way. He's on a throne. He's coming your way. Someone. Let's find out who.
Right, right?
Please.
Pop up and roll. Chasing it.
Well, we've had Softy, we've had regulars, we've had a medium spin. There's only one way. Extreme.
Extreme spin. It's pretty
I'm gonna
extreme.
be so annoyed if it lands. Get out of it. Lynn Sean.
Lynn Sean, congratulations. You won the Charlotte on Throne Deluxe Pop.
Woo!
Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, your postal information, and your email address, and we'll get this sent out to you ASAP. Guys, this has been a week in review here at Popcultcha. Thanks for watching. I'm Andy, and Bianca, Luke, Blake behind the camera, and of course Jess. We'll catch you next week for another exciting episode. So, yeah, take it easy, folks.